Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm gonna end up doing is first replacing my transfer case fluid for the first time. Truck's about to hit 34,000 miles. It's about time. And so doing this job at right around 30 is probably the next time I'm gonna do it. So 60,000 miles, I'll do the transfer case. It's only 2 quarts of Mercon LV for our trucks. Used to be a different fluid before it changed it to Mercon LV as the standard for the transfer case on our 17 and 19 trucks. But before I get into that, I'm gonna have to do an oil change. And so here's the stuff that I picked up. I went to the store earlier today, grabbed some oil. So what's gonna happen is that next month, I'm gonna have the upper oil pan and the rim ring seal fixed through warranty. But the oil that's on the truck is 9,000 miles old. So this is the Schaefer stuff. If you haven't seen my last video on that, so I've been running Schaefers. And so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and send an oil analysis at 9,000 miles. The last oil analysis I received was that it was recommended by Blackstone to run it at 8,000 miles. So I've done 1,000 miles more. I'm gonna go ahead and send that for an analysis. But as I was walking down the aisles, I was looking at the oils. I was like, you know what? I've tried T6. I've never tried the Motorcraft stuff, and I know this stuff's about to go back into the truck after the warranty work is done for the oil change. So I said, what the heck? Might as well. Let me go ahead and throw some Motorcraft 10W30 diesel motor oil. Yes, I've been running full synthetic. Yes, I've been running 5W30. I'm sorry, 5W40. But at the end of the day, like, nothing to worry about. I'm putting in fresh oil. So that's what I got to do today, oil change. So I got 15 quarts of oil. Got my 2051S fuel filter, and then I'm only gonna need 2, but I got a 3rd just in case. I also do want to flush the transfer case. So once it's done draining, you know, push through maybe a half a quart and then go ahead and put the drain bolt back in. But let me go ahead and get to this oil change first and then show you how I do my transfer case. All right, and then I have this coming up here soon, but I want to get the warranty done first before I throw that on. God, this thing is money. So if y'all don't have one of these Fumoto drain valves, it makes your life so much easier every oil change. You really take this off, and then you just flip the switch down, and now you're draining. So very simple process. I already got my sample, by the way, but yeah, just wanted to highlight that again. If y'all don't have one, give it a shot. They're really quite neat. All right guys, so this is the first time I've ever done this. What I did was use a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, used a BFH, used that hammer, plugged a hole, and so it's just gonna drain. Yep, I have no oil spill mat. Definitely not a best practice, but I have limited spill, so that helps with an easy cleanup, an easy service, and I'm kind of a fan of that. I wish I would have done it the past few times. Go ahead and give this a shot if you've never done this before, or if y'all do something different, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. All right guys, so I told you about the screwdriver tip into the oil filter. Here's another tip, and maybe y'all do this, maybe y'all do something slightly different. All right, so if you buy 5 quarts of motor oil, say if you buy 15 quarts, all right, there's kind of no other option. I can either buy 2 5-gallon quart containers plus 3 single quarts, or you can just get 3. So what you could do is go ahead and fill up, you know, as you're draining the oil, throw in a 1.25 or even 2 quarts, right? Because our truck takes 13 quarts. Flush that old, as much as that old oil out, so that you don't have any leftover oil. Because if you're anything like me, it may take you a couple months, a few months, up to 6 months, say, to actually get another oil change. And I don't want that oil to be hanging out. So let's make use of it. Throw in those 2 quarts. Flush out all that old oil. I don't know. Let me know if you already do that. All right, so what we're doing is waiting for that entire oil filter to finish draining. There we go. And then, yeah, as you can see, we have some fresh fluid coming out. So that's part of the 2 quarts of fluid that I threw into the crankcase. So that's a good sign. Alright guys, so time for transfer case fluid flush. What I'm going to do is go ahead and use a 3/8 drive ratchet, 13mm socket. 13. Alright, we're going to take off 2 bolts from each side. We're going to take off this, I guess it's a skid plate, but it rests right beneath the transfer case. So the reason why I want to do that is because I know I'm going to have fluid drop out of here and here. Plus I don't want to clean this, and I have a 5-gallon bucket that I'm just going to have it drain into. So yeah, that's why I'm going to remove this plate, and then we'll go ahead remove the fill plug first, then the drain plug. So let me go ahead and move this plate off first. Alright, so we have the skid plate off, and I took off the fill plug. Alright, as you can see, here's the magnet. Yeah, no shavings, you're not going to see much. Alright, and that's where it says fill. We'll see if I can zoom in. Alright, that's where it says fill. Here's the drain. So we got a bucket. We're just using a 3/8 drive ratchet, so we're going to go ahead and loosen it up, make sure we catch all the fluid and let it drain out. Should be about 2 quarts. Alright guys, so it's finishing up draining. I'm pretty much good. Here's the drain bolt. Yeah, it won't focus, but it's looking pretty clean. These really aren't torqued as much as I thought they were, so just give it a 1-finger pull and it should be good to go. I'll go ahead and post the torque spec down below. There we go. So now for the easy part. Alright guys, so I spoke too soon. I thought I had the correct quart pump, but this bottle from Motorcraft comes with the larger, I guess the larger diameter neck. So I have to pull out this long funnel and then pour the quart into it, which is why I just kind of throw in about 2.5 and I'm letting this kind of drain out. But once that's done, throw this drain plug back up there. But yeah, make sure you have the right quart pump, and I'll go ahead and post the link down below along with all the other materials that I've used so far. Alright, snugged it up to clean up. That's just me. But anyways, it took about 2 quarts, so that's absolutely correct. Not too bad. Quick, very quick job, very accessible. Now for the skid plate, before you throw them on, go ahead and throw some blue Loctite on them, because that's what I see. So go ahead and tighten those up, but pretty much there's the job. Quick oil change, quick transfer case fluid flush. I'm gonna throw the skid plate on, 4 bolts, and be good to go. But guys, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and let me know down below, and I'll go ahead and post all the links as well. Alright, see y'all.